Can I do? Yeah, queen takes rook, no? Queen takes rook, king take. Wait, queen takes rook. What's the material right now? Equal. So queen takes rook, we're giving up a queen for a rook. Then we're getting a bishop. If king was his takes, so queen takes, bishop takes. What do we have? Three pieces. What does he have? Two pieces. So that's it. Take, take. We have an extra piece. Take that. Okay. Our rook is pinned, so we can't play rook takes rook. And is he threatening anything? Is this a threat? Yeah, that's a big threat, right? If rook blocks, then it's mate. Wait. It's mate only. Okay, if I take the bishop and if queen check, I can move the king, but then queen takes rook. Queen g2. That solves everything. Queen g2. It's a decoy. The king has to take, and then knight takes bishop. We win a piece. We made it a fork, and then it's winning for us. So basically, we made the king come to a bad forkable square, and then we did the fork. Okay, what do we have here? Hmm. Can the queen be trapped? Bishop g4. Queen will go to g5. He's almost trapped because there's not too many squares after queen g5. h6. There's always bishop takes knight, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Um, no, it doesn't change anything. The queen is still trapped. So bishop g6 though. Then the queen lets go. So bishop g4. It feels like a queen trap. So bishop g4. He does that. He'll take back. Oh, but he takes back. He can't take here because of the discovered check, right? Queen still cannot come here, so queen has to come here. After queen takes, he comes here, and then we play h6. Queen's trapped. He plays knight there. Interesting. If I take the knight, he takes back, and I'll take the queen. Yeah? So he can't take back. So he'll have to move the queen here. That's why he made the bishop move away. Then am I winning? I'm up a piece, right? So that should be minimum winning. So that's it. He gives up the queen. Of course, we take it. Okay. What do we have here? King feels a little weak with our queen and bishop around, but I don't see a way to take. Wait, c3. C3 traps the bishop, no? Queen c5 just blocked his own bishop. So c3, if bishop f2, we take back. We win a piece. Material right now is even, so c3. We just win the piece, and it's all good. Okay. What did he play? He played knight takes pawn. And there is a free queen, but our queen's also hanging. So we have queen f3, queen blocks. But then what? Then queen check, queen blocks, and mate. That's it. So queen f3, queen check. I'm not missing anything, right? Yeah, no. It's fine. Check and then mate. Okay. What do we have here? We have reached 40 without any mistake. So that's good. Now 41 to 50 is going to be really hard, but also really enlightening. Like it will help me basically to think deeper in any position. Because till now, even if you play casually, you might I'll get most of it right. But here you have to put full calculation mode on to find this. Okay, so what do we have here? Feels like there's something on the spin, but what exactly? Also, this rook is sort of gone. If he plays rook takes, we just take here. Hmm. So rook d1, is it? Is that it? Queen has no squares to keep the rook defended. What's the material right now? It's even, right? Everything's even. Yeah, we are down a pawn, but that doesn't matter. So rook d1 has to be. What are the candidate moves? Pawn takes pawn also has to be thought about, but bishop takes and there's nothing. There's no other move to think about. Rook takes rook is another capture, but nothing there. So it has to be rook d1. Hmm. And then we just win a rook, right? Take, take, take. he comes here, we just make space for the king. That's okay. And we take. Oh, he cannot even come to A1. Yeah. What am I saying? So that was not that hard. Okay. Here, what do we have? Queen's hanging, but our queen's also hanging. Material wise, we are down a piece. Okay. So even if you do this, it's still equal. Oh, wait. Is it equal? Yeah, it's still equal. We are even down a pawn in that. So it can't be about that. What could it be about? Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes knight. Knight can't take because then we are up a queen. The knight has to stay to take our queen. So bishop takes knight, king has to move. Then we take. Because now if he takes the queen, we just take back. We're up a piece. So that's it. So bishop takes knight. And now we just take the queen. Okay, just double checking. I don't want to get it wrong. Rook takes. Is there anything I'm missing? Knight takes queen. We take back. It's a piece up. And rook check doesn't really affect anything. King comes in. Right. Takes and a piece up. Okay. An endgame. Black. Oh, sorry. White to play. We're on 42. So question rating of the last question was 2210. Okay. White to play. We want to promote this, but king will take it. We're down a rook. We want to promote this. Rook can't stop it. He takes a bishop, we promote, right? How will he stop the pawn? Can't stop the pawn, right? He can try to threaten a checkmate. Okay, then what do we do? Wow. The pawn push, rook b2 is the only move I can see for black because my king is stuck, can't go anywhere. If rook b2 happens, it's mate. I can under promote to a knight, but does it help? If king comes to d6, I promote, so he won't do that. If king takes bishop, then I can again under promote to a knight. But what's the point of having two knights? I mean, I'm under promote to a knight because it'll be with a check. If I promote to a queen, it just mate. So let's say I push. Oh wait, I can, I can promote this first. King takes and then I can push, right? Because then rook b2 I can promote with a check. I can queen. So that must be it. So I promote this. Oh wait, okay. Let us see why is it wrong. 1 second. Let's see why is it wrong, because it's good to uh, understand the mistake before going to the next one. It's survival, so we can analyze it. It's very important to analyze our own mistakes, basically. That's how we learn. So what was the correct move? Push. What did I miss? Rook b2. Oh, then I can promote. What's the difference in this case? What's the difference with directly doing d8? Wow, I understood the idea, but I did not do it properly. What's the difference? Keep on push. Wow, rook b8. Oh. So even though that is very hard to see, but I could have made it a bit more forcing by pushing it and then promoting. But okay, can't beat myself up for that. So the idea, but push and then promote this. It's more forcing. Don't give your opponent options. Okay, anyway, let's come back. So that was my first mistake. I'm on 42. Let's see the next question. Okay, what do we have here? There is a free piece, but we're down a ton of pieces. Okay, we're down by two bishops. We get one piece, and then the king hides, and we don't have a check. Queen is there. But we do have queen f7, right? But then queen g6. The problem here is we just have two pieces to work with. So rook takes bishop. The only sensible move is king h8. If he goes king h6, then what's the line? Queen can't play. So can't play queen check. Bishop is covering it. Still queen f7. Then still queen g6. There is a win. Okay, let's calculate queen f7. I mean, sorry. Rook takes bishop, king h8. Where is the win there? We just have two pieces. So the most logical move there is queen f7. And now we're threatening queen h7 mate. Any other mate we're threatening? Okay, he can stop it with the bishop. Oh, bishop f5 gives me one more piece. Why should you do that? So probably just queen g6. But after queen g6, what to do? Queen g6. There's no check. Hmm. So this is not automatic. Now there's a check here. That's something to consider. But queen blocks. And then rook takes king h8. We can't even get in there. Ah, but then queen e5. Wait. So that is serious. Queen check, king f8. Queen check again, queen blocks. And everything is defended. Doesn't work, right? So rook take bishop has to be played. But now is queen f7 good enough? Queen f7, queen g6. Ah, wait. If I can get the queen to this diagonal, then I win. Because if rook blocks, there's rook check here. And if queen blocks, we get the queen. But how do I get it to this diagonal? I can't play queen f6. So queen f7, he defends. Hmm. Wait, I can do queen h5, and now if he defends, then I have queen e5. That has to be it, no? But queen h5, what if he blocks? Then we have, what if he blocks with the rook? Rook check, again rook blocks, and then queen check. Yeah, that's it. So queen h5 should do it. He blocks, but now we have queen e5. Just double checking before playing. If queen blocks, we take the queen. If queen e5, if rook blocks, we give a check and he has to give up the queen. The rook is pinned. It was all about getting to this diagonal. Okay, now rook check and we get the queen. All right, so 43 is done. It is black to play. Wow, it's a weird opening position. We are down by a knight. Yeah, and this check is there. And after king moves, we have another check, but there's knight d2 defending things. Then rook e4. Wow, this has to be calculated out to a mate. Queen check, king moves. If you directly play rook takes, yeah, that's better, right? Because now he can't go back. If he comes to f3, queen f4 is mate. So queen c1, king e2, only move. Rook takes pawn. King d3 is the only move. So if king d3, where is the mate? No mate. Queen check, king e2, rook takes, king d3. There has to be some mate. There has to be something. King d3. Or should we play queen c1, king moves, and then queen c2? And when knight blocks, which is like the only move I think, then rook takes pawn. This time he can go back because we're helping his knight develop. So it has to be queen c1, king e2, rook takes pawn. But after king d3, where is the win? Can't be queen d1, knight comes out. The rook is hanging after king comes to d3. Queen check also allows the knight to come in. Ah, but then queen takes knight and we still have the attack. So queen c1, king e2, rook takes pawn, king d3 is queen f1. Queen f1 good, king takes rook. We don't too much material. I just have a queen to play with. So that's not enough. Okay, what about directly rook takes pawn? Yeah, that's also something to. If king f1, then this mate. And if knight e2, then queen c1 is mate. So rook takes pawn seems serious. But what if king d1? Then where is the mate? If queen g4, he'll play f3, right? The rook takes pawn also doesn't seem to work, hmm? Because of king d1. Can't be queen a5. No, it's too much. So rook takes pawn, king d1. Is there something? So there are, I have a problem. Like I don't see the right move in just one particular variation. King d f1 and knight e2, I win. But this line it doesn't work. Same problem for queen check, king moves, and rook takes. King d3 is a problem. King f3 is okay. King d3 doesn't work, right? And it might work, but I don't see the move there. King is not safe, but how to get him? Can we just bring the queen back and say we are winning? Okay, so I don't see the exact line here, but I'm going to go for queen c1. Okay, the most direct move, and it. So now I have to make sure whether this is the move or queen c2 is the move, which is correct. Queen c2 helps the knight develop, and then I can't take the bishop. Knight's defending it. Rook takes pawn. Then the king can go back, but if he goes back, queen takes knight. No, he comes here. Then that's a slight issue. So that's one line, and the other one is rook takes pawn. If king f3, queen f4 is mate. Rook takes pawn, king d3. Where's the win there? The rook is hanging. So this is another question where I'm not sure about. I don't see the win. Like top players would see the win instantly. Like I can imagine Hikaru just saying takes, 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 and mate. But is it rook takes pawn or is it queen takes c2? That is the question I'm stuck on. Okay, let's calculate one more time. Queen takes c2, knight d2. Ah, but wait, queen takes pawn. Rook takes pawn. Problem is not king back, king f3. If I take the knight, he takes my rook. There's no mate. Now the other line is rook takes pawn, king d3. What do we get there? Just d5 in that line, defending the rook, attacking the bishop. If bishop takes, bishop takes, nothing. So I'm gonna go with rook takes pawn. I feel like it is based on feeling or intuition, not based on calculation. I don't see the win. The computer goes on. Ask me to continue the line. Where is the line? Where is the mate? Is there a mate? Queen check. Okay. King will. Uh, if king d2, then queen check. King comes back. Hmm. If queen check, if king d2, we can just take the bishop, right? We are down by. We are down by a rook and a knight. Taking the bishop is not enough, but if the attack is solid, then great. So queen check. What if he takes a rook? Where's the win there? Wait, wait, wait. Queen d1. If knight d2, there is queen. Oh no, there's no queen d2. Knight will take it. Oh wait, rook e3. What did I miss that? Pawn takes, queen takes is mate. Rook e3. If king takes, then the knight comes out. Yeah, that has to be mate. So this is a nice move. Wow, that's a brilliant move. Rook e3. Okay. Here, what is the line? It has to be something with f7. Queen takes f7. Rook takes doesn't work, right? Okay, material situation. We are down by a bishop, and rook takes pawn. Is that good enough? There's a mate. Wait, there's no mate. Queen c1. The rook comes back. But rook comes back, and we win the queen. So rook takes pawn should do it, no? If rook takes and queen takes is going to be mate. After rook takes pawn, there's a discovered attack. So yeah, we go rook takes pawn. That has to be winning. I'm confident about it. If queen check, this here comes a very satisfying. I got disconnected there actually, and I was worried that the recording will just stop, but luckily it didn't stop. So coming back to that position, yeah. So here we play rook takes pawn, and after queen check, it's one of those satisfying moments where it's call the ambulance, but not for me moment. Like our king is in check, but I'm not the one in danger. I am the danger. And now we just oh wait, now we just take the queen. Yeah, we take the queen and we are winning. We can't play rook take rook. I mean, we can't play rook take rook because it's pinned. We just take the queen. It's a winning position. So it's now 45. Okay, what could this be about? Huh? Queen g4 seems tempting, but okay. Oh wait, the rook is open. Sorry, didn't see that for a moment. So the h file is open. Queen h5, threatening mate. H6 is forced, and then knight takes pawn. Pawn takes is forced. Queen takes back, threatening queen is on mate. So he has to probably play rook e8, and then queen h7 check. King f8. The king escapes. Where is it? Okay, rook h7 cannot be enough, right? King takes, queen h5, king goes back, and we have nothing. It has to be queen h5, and h6 is the only move. We can't play queen takes. It's not enough. Um, Coming back to g4. This is gonna be my nemesis. Queen h5, h6. This knight takes pawn worth it. Pawn takes. Hmm, pawn takes. I have queen g4, but then queen g4, bishop will just block. Not enough, right? Okay, so not queen g4. Um, Queen h5, pawn h6, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Threatening queen seven mate, but now he'll play rook e8. I can play rook h3 there, right? Yeah, so that should be it. Queen h5, knight takes pawn, pawn takes, queen takes, rook e8, rook h3. Threatening rook g3 mate. Knight takes pawn has to be it. Queen g4 can't be enough. So queen takes. Now, now is the important moment. Queen h7, king f8, and that's not going to be enough. We are down by a knight. Hmm, Rook h3 is threatening rook g3. The king can't escape. Rook h3, bishop g7, rook g3. And there's no defense. So that's it. Rook e6. But now rook g3, na? Bishop g7 checkmate. Just mate. So okay, rook g3 he wants to play. I mean, the computer wants to play bishop g5. Okay. Bishop g5, rook takes, rook blocks. Takes, takes, takes. What's the material situation there? It's equal. Oh, okay. 2 pawns up. But is there something better? Rook g. Is there something else? Queen h7, king f8. It can be good. So it has to be rook g3. There's nothing else. Okay. Position is still winning there. Okay. So I've reached 46. So the main target, the primary target is 50. And then we'll see how far we can go after that. Probably not further beyond that, but it'll be good to reach 50. The only times I've reached 50 before are like in class, basically with discussion with students. On my own, I have not had the patience to try and reach 50, but today is the day. So today I've thought properly for each move. So I mean, you're watching this later, but it's like we're thinking together about the right move. So we have two rooks and a bishop. They have two rooks and a knight. So material is equal. Everything else is equal. What could this be? Rook takes rook, king takes back. And then queen check. Queen check, if king goes to f1, what's the problem? No problem, right? Or is there a problem? Rook takes, queen check. King f1 is the most logical move. Rook d8 doesn't make any threat. The knight's pinned, but it's defended twice. Hmm. 46. This is like 2000. Okay. I want to reach 50 at least, for sure. You can't make one more mistake. Then it's a touch and go. So can't afford one more mistake. What about queen d4? Wait. Queen d4 is winning, no? Queen d4, I'm threatening. You can't move the knight. Can't move the king because the rook's hanging. So he has to play rook f1. When he plays rook f1, then rook takes knight. Wait, rook takes knight doesn't work, right? Rook takes knight, queen takes back. Queen takes, rook takes. It doesn't work. So queen d4, rook f1. Rook is still pinned, but what can I do with that? Knight's also pinned, but wait a minute. Yeah, I can play rook d8 because now the knight's attacked. Knight can't move because rook takes queen. And he can't move the knight and attack my queen. So that should be it. Queen d4. He defends. Now rook d8 just to make sure before playing it. Rook d8. His rooks are stuck. Knight is stuck. Queen can move, but then we just take it. And if queen take, rook takes, I'm up a piece. So yeah, that's it. Rook d8. Now, do we play queen takes knight or rook takes knight? Rook takes knight seems better, no? The rook will still be pinned. He has only queen takes and queen takes, rook takes. But why is queen takes knight bad? Then rook takes rook. No. Rook queen takes rook. Queen takes rook takes. Yeah. So he'll take on e2. That is the problem. So rook takes knight, and then take, and then take. Okay. Queen's hanging. Free rook. Mate is threatened. That's pretty much it, no? So if you take the rook, we have to somehow stop the mate. Then are we winning? No, still not winning because we'll still be down a rook. You can't take the second rook because then it's mate here. If you can stop the mate, then you'll get the second. So that's pretty much the question. Yeah, we want to take both rooks without getting mated. We can't mate him because our pieces are not yet active. What could this be? Queen takes, king moves, bishop a6. Wait, that wins the queen, but our queen's also hanging. Wait. Bishop moves, and then where will the king go? King goes to f3. Then rook takes queen with check. If king goes to e3, rook takes, rook takes. Still even, right? It has to be it, I'm sure. Queen takes rook, king moves, bishop check. King can't go to f3 because we take queen with check. He can't block because in queen takes pawn check and we get the queen. So he has to go to e3. And after he goes to e3, I got a rook, but we were already down a rook, right? We're already down a rook, so taking the queen can't be enough because we also lose the queen. Wait a minute, there is knight check there. Knight check, and if king goes, king can't go. He has to take, and then queen check, and then we take the queen. That's it. The queen takes rook, and now bishop check, and now this knight check. Beautiful move. Not knight f5 because then queen takes. Knight d5. He can't come to f3 or f3, f line because rook takes queen with check. He can't come to d3 because of bishop d4 knight. So pawn has to take. And now we come back with the queen with check, and then we take the queen. That's a nice, nice one. We take the queen. Not missing anything, right? Yeah. Take the queen, and we are winning because queen versus rook, knight, bishop, but we'll get the more pieces. We have a bishop as well, right there? Yeah. Yeah, we had a bishop as well. So that's winning. Okay. So my primary target is two more to go. Let's see. What do we have here? Material seems we're down. We're down a bishop and a knight and a rook. Three pieces down. So it's got to be a mate. But where is the mate? Bishop a5 is almost mate, but rook takes. Hmm. Yeah, bishop a5 is almost mate. Rook takes queen b8, king d7, queen c8 mate. No? Can it be that easy? Or am I getting better? What's it? Bishop takes a5, king has no square, so he has to take, and then queen b8 check, king d7, queen c8 mate. That's it. Right. Nice. So now black to play. Half century approaching. So we have equal material. Wait, are we a queen up? Oh no, white queen's over there. It's late that night, so that must be why I'm not seeing the pieces fully. So white queen's over here, but calculation is happening well. So let's see what are the things to understand here. Wow, it's a messy position, right? We don't have any decent check. We have knight takes knight check capture, but he'll take back. And then what is it? Rook takes, rook will take. Rook will take, and then queen check. Sorry, not that line. Queen check. No, king can't go back. Rook has to block. Oh, that's a serious line, no? Then knight takes knight, knight takes back is like forced. We are taking a piece. Material is equal now. Now rook takes rook, king can't take back, rook has to take back, and then queen check. King can't go back because this bishop is here. The queen is to mate. So rook has to block. And when rook blocks, this is the next move. There's no check here because queen takes queen. So what's my next check? Knight's no longer there. This knight's on F8. Rook is no longer there. Bishop is there. It's a good piece. But I can't seem to get the queen to help the bishop. Is there any other move to consider? Knight takes, queen d6. It is bishop e5. If rook takes, rook queen hands. That can't be it. So this has to be the main line. Knight takes, rook takes, queen. Instead of queen e2, what about queen d6 there? Threatening queen g3 and queen h2 checkmate. Is there a defense? Okay, so let's play knight takes knight. I'm pretty sure about that. Now rook takes rook is also kind of required because these are too strong. I'm taking a small gamble here, but again, feeling was right. Now comes a question: queen d6 or queen e2? Queen d6 threatens queen g3, winning the knight first of all. Second, it's going to lead to checkmate. So the most logical thing is after queen d6, knight moves, but that's also going to be mate. Oh wait, that's not mate because knight's covering h2. So queen d6, knight f3, queen g3, king h1, queen takes, king g1. Position is good, but it's not winning it, right? Or is it? Knight e6 with the rook in. Okay, the other line is queen e2. Okay, you can also play bishop f2 there or rook f2. And I don't seem to have a continuation there. Queen e2, rook f2. There's no check. And I can't get the queen to a dark square easily. Is there any third move that I am missing here? I don't see it. So let's go with queen d6. It's correct. Rook f3. Allowing queen h2 and king f1. Then I win the queen, right? Yeah, just wins the queen. Queen h2. Okay, 50. Hooray. I've reached 50.